So when you have a target group, it has to register targets, right? And so there are different things we can register. The first are instances. So send traffic to a specific EC2 instance based on the instance ID. This is great because if your IP address changes, it's always going to point to the same instance. You have IP addresses. You can point to a specific IP address. Often microservices, you're going to have to point to a specific IP address. It's just the way it works. So for example, if you use Fargate, ALB can only target compute via IP addresses for Fargate, okay? So that's just the way it works because Fargate will get a NIC and that'll have an IP address, and you can't just directly target the compute the same way like an EC2 instance. IP addresses do support IPv4 and IPv6 or IPv4 to IPv6 NATing. IPv4 has one of the following CIDR block formats to work. So you have to, I didn't know this, but apparently it has to be one of these formats. I guess I always just kind of stick with them. So we have 10.0.0.8, 100.64.0.0, 172.16.0.0, 192.168.0.0. And I believe what that is those are specific classes of IP ranges or CIDR blocks. I covered this in my primer for cloud networking, but that's what they look like to me. So even though everything is classless, they want you to use these classes still. We got Lambda functions we can target. So the target group can only route to a specific Lambda function. Lambda does not have to be deployed within your VPC. I really thought it had to be, but apparently not. And only ALB target groups can target Lambda functions. You can also send a target group to another ALB. So send traffic to ALB from an NLB or ALB. This could be used to send an internet-facing ELB to an internal-facing ELB, okay?